They'll drop the first face-off of the game a little after 7 o'clock. The next home game sponsor is Convista Communications. The Devils 1 period away from forcing that Game 7 as they lead 3-1. Matt Loughlin along with the Maven Stan Fischler. And here's an understatement. That Brian Rafalski goal was pretty important.
Yes, it was. That may be the understatement of the half-century, but we've seen the resiliency of the Maple Leafs. We've also seen the Devils get a lot of penalties. They gave up 1 power play goal. And going into this third period, it's Marty Bredeur's to win. Now, on the other hand, you look at Marty Brodeur on the other side, and you see that pass that he made that enabled the Devils to clear the zone. Now, it's not just the fact that Brodeur clears the puck, but you're going to watch how the puck moves along the boards. And you see Turner Stevenson is up there. Turner Stevenson is in a difficult position, but he gets the puck free, and there's fantastic move. 2-on-1, you know, right there, and of course it wounds up with Rafalski being right in the right place at the right time. So right now they got Toronto on their heels, but 20 minutes, a lot can happen.
Well, no question about that. Now, you mentioned Marty Brodeur, and everybody talked about it, pregame show at the top of the program, his importance, and he established it right away. Opening moments of this game, Stevie Thomas making the save with the blocker pad. And, you know, I don't know how much Jacques Caron was just putting out the company line, if you will, when he said this morning, you know what, not a good position we're in per se, but their backs against the wall. Marty understands it's he who has to elevate his game. The team will elevate its game. And as bad a position as it is, it's not awful.
Well, the key, or one of the keys in the third period, is going to be how much energy the Devils generate in key situations. You cannot go for the puck in the corner by way of ho-hocus. It's got to be straight. They've got to, and everybody has to be diligent that way. And if they get a penalty, if the Devils get themselves a penalty, it's got to be an awfully, awfully good penalties. We saw some pretty silly ones on their part. It was silly. One of them was kind of tragic, actually, because Toronto got a power play goal. But they know what to do. The energy factor is key, and Alexander McGillney, who has been erratic, and Chico pointed it out, is going to be pivotal because he's got to be one of these guys who goes both ways.
What did you make out of Stevie Thomas' comment about the Leafs' game plan, which was to force the Devils to make mistakes, kind of play that defensive style to force them into an error and then take advantage of it? Devils haven't played that game, and I saw frustration of allowing that third goal on Thomas's face and obviously out of his words, but also a sense that the Leafs, this was their game. This was the one they had as a must-win.
You're talking as if the game is over, and I'm telling you that, sure, their game plan made sense because the Devils are essentially using 2 defensemen.
I'm not arguing the game plan. What I'm saying is I think there was some heat on this Leaf team. They won't admit it, but there is heat on this team to have ended it tonight.
Red heat or white heat?
White heat, baby.
That's from James Cagney's movie.
Which was entitled?
White Heat. White Heat.
From the movie
You're the guy who gave it to my brother Jack.
Yeah, you dirty rat. Highlights next.